The road to 1,000 break and runs, rack 103, 9-ball, 9-foot table, 4.5 inch pockets, using a template rack. Trying to make the one on the side here. Nice big stroke break. I did make the one on the side. I didn't quite stroke it well as far as enough low spin on the cue ball. I was very fortunate to get where I did. I can see the 2-ball, but right away I do notice the 5 and the 4-ball are tied up on the left-hand side of the table. Thin cut here on the 2-ball. I plan on pocketing the 2 in the upper left, sending the cue ball between the 3 and the 9, down here just to the right side of the 6. That was the plan, hitting this about 1 o'clock on the cue ball, but I did mess up right here. There was an error. Pocketing the 2-ball in the upper left-hand corner pocket, high right spin around 1 o'clock. The spin just took. The high spin took. I accidentally bumped the 6, run the cue ball into the 5-4. I didn't break them up. Very, very, very fortunate to be able to see the 3-ball here and have a shot on it in the upper left. This is by no means an easy shot. Now the 4 and the 5 are a little bit tied up. If you guys would hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Shooting the 3 in the upper left-hand corner pocket, a little bit of right spin on the cue ball. This is about 3:30, 4 o'clock, going straight across table, bouncing straight back. Again, about 3:30, 4 o'clock on the cue ball, and my speed was absolutely phenomenal to line up with a 4-5 combination. I honestly could not be more happy with that speed. The whole delivery of that shot, that was definitely one of my best hit balls in a long time. Shooting the 4-5 combo, just controlling both balls, hitting it low spin, stopping the cue ball, making sure to make the combo here. It's fairly easy, but the pockets are pretty tight. But I want to control the 4, keep it right there also to pocket into the same pocket. If there was more cut on the combo, I'd have sent the 4 toward the bottom right on that shot, but it wasn't. It was fairly straight. Now, pocketing the 4 ball here in the lower left-hand corner pocket. I'm going to hit this about 7:30, 8 o'clock spin on the cue ball, pocketing the 4 in the lower left, sending the cue ball between the 6 and the 7 to the right-hand side long rail, back over. That way now I have a nice angle on the 6 to play it in the lower right. I also plan on making the 7 in the lower right as well. My table's fairly slick, so here I go with inside spin. I go high left around 10:30, 11 o'clock on the cue ball, go 1-2 rails for the 7 in the same pocket. If it was an old sticky table, I went 1 rail straight back out. But my cloth, I know it looks worn, but I keep my cloth clean even though it's fairly worn, and it does play slippery. So therefore, I got nice here on the 7 ball, pretty straight in. I just want to draw back a little bit, get the cue ball closer to the 8. The problem is the 9 ball. It's impeding my bridge hand, as you can tell. I'm a little bit iffy. Nice arch on my right arm for the bridge hand. Smooth stroke. You notice just how smooth I delivered the cue there. I didn't hit very hard at all. Instead, I aimed lower on the cue ball, hit easier with a smooth delivery to get the draw. I did not use power to get that draw. Drew back very nice to get a little bit closer to the 8 ball here. Honestly, that was another great shot. I got perfect. Shooting that 8 ball there with low spin around 6 o'clock on the cue ball. Drawing it back just several inches to get a nice shot on the 9 in the upper left-hand corner pocket. A couple great speed shots on this rack. Made this rack so much easier. That concludes this rack on the road to 1,000 break and runs. If you guys would, do me a great favor. Check out my sponsor as always. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for watching.